My name's Santana, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my personal mission statement. Did you ever feel like one of those personal or Twizzlers candies pull and peel? Anybody could take you apart and eat just that one piece of string and be satisfied with the flavor of just that one piece instead of enjoying the whole candy as one? Where I believe you find more flavor. I did. I believed that I was a Twizzlers pull and peel instead of a Twizzler. Always letting people tear me apart, pulling pieces off of me to enjoy the flavors of my doings. To enjoy the satisfaction of my flavors, I guess you could say. I was never one to stand up and say, no, you want to enjoy me better as one whole piece instead of pieces. This is why today I will be telling you about my personal mission statement, which is for always be true to yourself, never letting anyone tell you how to be flavorful. Alright. So, I believe it started back in middle school. Middle school is the worst time. First of all, you have all these fractions in 6th grade. Second of all, you don't know where you fit in at. You don't know whether you fit in with the cool kids, you don't know whether you fit in with the bad kids, or whether you just don't fit in at all. Fractions, let me tell you, fractions. Never again. Even though I see them every day of my life. Why? So anyways, back getting off subject. I was always a Twizzlers pull and peel. 6th grade was the worst. I was stuck on a fraction problem. I could never figure it out. I was getting picked on, bullied by a lot of kids because I wasn't exactly whole. I was always a misfit. And my flavors never matched who I was. So I'd let the kids tell me I was ugly, I was fat, I was not worthy of being on this planet. And I'd believe them. So that means they were taking what was left of what my whole piece was, my whole heart was at that. And they decided at one point, that's when they were telling me they could take a piece of me and eat it and enjoying the flavors of my life. Now, 7th grade was, I had a broken piece, but I was still partially whole. So, 7th grade came along, and I wasn't getting picked on as bad as it was just I was failing at school. So, because of my previous experience as being a broken piece, I decided I didn't want to be in school anymore. So, to get some kind of attention, I was failing my classes. So, in order to get attention, there went another piece of me. All because I was tired of bullies. I was tired of being my wholehearted flavor. Okay? So, there's another piece gone, never to be seen again. 8th grade. Wow. Tragedy struck. My last semester of 8th grade sucked really bad. That's when two things took me from being a whole piece to being nothing but 6 pieces left. I'm sorry, 5. One, tragedy. I lost a very important person in my life. I don't want to go into details right now, but because of that, my string went down with that person, my best friend of all things. So The other string was that we had to move. Because of this tragedy, we had to move away. And so leaving that place that I knew so well and starting over was the one piece of string that I really needed, but I didn't think I needed. So in the end, it was a good string that was taken away from me, but still, it was still a string. Still a piece of my life that was flavorful, I guess you could say. Well, as you now see, I'm down to 6 strings. So I was right. 6 strings. That means it's not exactly a happy person I wasn't. I felt like I had lost everything inside of me. I didn't know who I was. And I didn't know how to be a whole person again. So, when I moved to the new place, I decided I was going to start over. It was the brand new first year of high school. I was a freshman, ready to step through those doors as a bright young student, able to learn, I didn't have to worry about who knew me. I didn't have to worry about bullies. And I dang sure didn't have to worry about whether I could pass class or not. So, when it happened, 9th grade year pops up, and I actually did very good. I made AB honor roll. I was a part of a sport. I made it through my first boyfriend at the age of 15, and surprisingly, I was survived. But still, that boyfriend did take a piece of string of me, because boyfriend made me realize that, hey, I could be liked, I could be beautiful, without ever having to listen to what people tell me. So, there went that one string. I know it's a kind of a good string that went, but still a string in my life. There went another string. That I could be happy, I could be beautiful, without what people tell me. So, I also was still chunky. I'm not gonna lie, I was a big girl back then. So, because the fat was still around me, I still felt as if everybody was looking at that instead of me. So because of what everybody wanted from me, I became skinny. So there went another string, because they wanted me skinny instead of fat. Okay? Well, I'm down to 4 pieces now. At the end of my sophomore year, because I was skinny, I was a part of the student council. I was part of the softball team. I was in art club. I was in everything. But I was trying to be somebody I wasn't. And that was popular. So, there's another piece of string taken away from me. Well, now I'm down to 3 strings. And at that point, this is when I decided no more. I was going to be who I wanted to be, regardless of what people told me to be. So, at that point, my senior year, I was great. I had the friends I wanted. I was maintained at a healthy weight. I made AB honor roll. And I never let anybody tell me how to live my life ever again. And that is my personal mission statement to all of you. Never, ever let anybody tell you how to be somebody. How to be your whole piece of flavors. How to let them take control of your life and then pull each string away from you. If you leave here with nothing, I at least hope you can stay true to yourself and be happy with what you are and who you are. Right. Thank you guys, and my name is Santana Touchton, and this is my speech. Thank you.